into another exciting edition, a sober edition of the Steelers Dynasty podcast. I'm your host, the Triple B Bad Bubba Brewer. I'm here Wednesday night in the Triple B Bar and Grill. Still living down here due to the fact that we got a game Sunday. But I want to introduce my special field correspondent, my co-host, a man that has more ideas than anybody I've ever met in my entire life, special field correspondent, Shane Stodmiller. Shane, how you doing?
Well, thankfully, I'm not in charge of moving furniture. That's the idea fair you don't want visiting your house, right?
Why is that? What do you mean?
Sometimes, especially when I first married my wife, she's like, let's move this over here and move this here.
Well, sometimes, if you have the stuff, do you put the stuff underneath and just grab that, what do you call it? It's supposed to, you're supposed to do it with your elbows so you can.
Oh, the strap.
Yeah, not blow your back out. But before we get started, I want you to, you got another special announcement. Like always, you're pretty good at it. And I'm going to throw the baton of justice to you, and you're going to tell the world what this show and who the show is sponsored by.
The show is sponsored. Can you pull up the morethanmustard.com?
I can.
So morethanmustard.com. So tonight's show and Sunday's show is going to be brought to you by Mucky Duck Mustard, morethanmustard.com. So, surprise, Bubba, the shipment has shipped and we should have it Friday. And that will allow us to do the tasting on the show before the game. So, isn't that fantastic?
Can everybody see that?
Yeah, that looks fantastic.
That looks awesome. Meet Mucky Duck. Woo! And we are sponsored. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
That looks like some good mustard.
It does. It's Yoper Plaid Mustard.
Yoper Plaid Mustard.
Here's another one. Where it all begins. Ooh.
Oh, and you scroll to the right there. It has something else. So let's see what the pink one is.
Oh, the new shit. Oh, barbecue. Oh, it's got barbecue sauce.
That's what I'm excited for. Maybe try that.
Oh, my God. We're going to be in business. Holy moly. That's right, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen. Eat more salads or don't.
They have a salad dressing?
Salad dressing. Holy wow.
So it's not just mustard. There's all kinds of stuff.
Wow, that's awesome. That is awesome.
So what's that one? What is that? That one is Mo Mustard, No Problems Vinaigrette.
Salad dressing, barbecue sauce, and mustard in this Mucky Duck Corporation that's sponsored.
And that one,
wow,
grown-up grape. Yeah, grown-up grape. That looks good too, guys. Those look tasty.
Yes, and you said what? Friday?
Friday should arrive at your house on 119, and then
that's so awesome.
Man, when you open it, the packaging will even have like little sayings and stuff on the tape. So,
well, I'll get some. I'm gonna get some pretzels because I tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I was a little under the weather Sunday. Wow, man, that Iron City. It was like the pyramid of Iron City. And I cracked it open, and it was the comeback. It was the rally cry, and we were so close. But before we start talking about that Sunday. The game. I want to thank Mark from Steelers Nation Australia. He asked me to fill in with his show that he does called AFC North Roundtable. And I was on tonight at 6:00 going against, well, there was four of us. One guy was from the Ravens, one guy was from Cincinnati, one guy was from Cleveland, and he had a moderator. And I've never done that before because I'm going to be honest with you, Shane. I could give a fuck less about any other team besides the Steelers. And they asked me what I was going to take on the Ravens-Cincinnati game. And I'm like, hey, guys, you know what? The Ravens are going to run the ball all over Cincy. Cincy's going to throw some passes. And you know what? As a Steeler fan, I want to see a tie. And that's why I said a tie. And I think I pissed everybody off because I can see the comments. Somebody's like, oh, it's a typical Yunzer. And then I still in that comment. I didn't swear. Because it's not my show, you know what I mean? I was trying to be very professional, and I was like, yeah, I'm just a typical Yunzer, See, Devil was on. Thank you so much, Devil. Thank you. Yeah, that was Mark has his work cut out because Mark knows a lot more about other teams, and honestly, I only care about the Pittsburgh Steelers. So let me get to some comments.
Yeah, let's get some comments. We had Steelers Nation 412 in there from 8:30 hitting us up.
Justin, do you think the Steelers have a better shot at the Super Bowl? Yes.
Yeah.
The Jets lost to Denver. You know, I mean, my God. George T, thank you. Okay. What's up? Discomfort loss. Yes. Can't. Well, you know what? We'll get some more comments, but we'll
get to that. We're going to talk about that.
Let's talk about it right now.
Let's just get it done.
Yeah, let's just get it done. It's like a Band-Aid. Like, you know what? When you gotta, like, say you got burnt or you got cut or it's infected and you pull the fucking Band-Aid off and you dump the stuff on. You know, when you had did you ever have an injury out in the field when you were, you know, serving our great country and happened?
I actually got dinged up. It had some shrapnel, went to Walter Reed. Yeah.
Yes. No. I mean, well.
No, hurt feelings, maybe like a sprained ankle or something.
No.
Yeah.
A burn. Yeah. I should have. Well, yeah, you did get
like a little burn.
Yeah, it looked like a little burn. Nothing.
Okay,
like
I'll get
not nothing like the situation you had.
No, like I was helping. I was being an assistant gunner, just helping someone one time. This wasn't downrange; this was just training.
Okay.
And I was feeding the 240, and the rounds, the shells, the casings from the expended cartridges, the casings, the brass, went back in my jacket and went underneath my shirt and burnt my back. I had about 3 of them just cooked me pretty good.
Oh shit.
So, you had it would stick and all that. But here's the good thing.
Okay.
I went to the medic and he said, no, you need to go see a nurse. And the nurse was a pretty nurse. And guess what? Okay. Guess what kept me from like talking her ear off? She went to school at Pitt.
Then she found out you went to WVU.
No, I didn't tell her.
Oh, just got a little jag in there. So, Craig from Patton, invite Troy. You know what? I might throw Troy Fritz, who's a Cowboys fan. Maybe I'll get him on Sunday on the pregame before we do our because ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a collaboration with Steelers Dynasty podcast and Steelers Syndicate and Steelers Nation Australia. All 4 of us are going to watch the Sunday night Steelers Cowboys game. So, which that's a watch along I've never done before. So
that's going to be a lot of watching.
Yes. And we will have mustard and I'll have pretzels and, it'll be good. So anyway, let's get to this. We talked about it last night on the collaboration show that we do with Hooley Dooley University. Your take on the Sunday afternoon first loss of the season by the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Well, it looked to me for a professional team to come out that flat. College teams tend to come out flat at times.
Okay.
Because they're
they're college
young men that are just
partying the night before maybe. And
they're students doing study halls and all that other shit. But no, guys, these guys are professionals. I had been saying on every show, the Steelers are not built for a comeback. They're just not built that way.
And I can attest to that. You have
they're
said
14
that more than once.
They're 14 points, 17 points scoring offense. That's what we have. That's what I expected. First half, that was true. That was a true statement. Mm-hmm. Second half, I really would have had to eat crow if Pickens didn't reach and get that fumble, and Mika Fitzpatrick's. That was just part of the play. Even
that was football. That was a football play.
There was nothing dirty about it. So those two plays really, I believe, determined the outcome. And that's unfortunate. I've on every show for the past 6 months, I have been just giving refs a hard time. I see it. It slowly in the college game. It slows the game down, makes it almost unwatchable. It would be bearable if the calls would be good. but they could, excuse my language, they could fuck up a wet dream. And they did for the Steelers. And I'm not, and you guys, you know me, I'm not one of those guys just to say, oh,
you're not a typical Yunzer like I got called tonight.
I'm going to call it straight down the middle and try to be fair, but I really think that just the refs in general were just.
Well, these referees, they get $5,000 a game, and they can't. I know Burns is in the comments, and Burns can tell you being a referee or an umpire and stuff like that. I mean, he takes it very seriously, and he gets paid peanuts. You know what I mean? And he's probably a lot better.
Yeah, I would agree. I don't think he does. He doesn't. I think he does baseball and wrestling, right?
Yeah, he does both. He does those two, but he doesn't do football because of hunting season. But that even Ben Roethlisberger said, that was a football play.
Even Tomlin said, I mean, other coaches said, that what do you think about a call? And one coach, I can't remember who it was, said, "Well, I'll tell you this. I like to keep my money where it's at. We'll leave it at that." So, saying without saying it, coaches are fed up. And, I don't know. I'm sure Tomlin had a conversation with the NFL headquarters. I would love to have been a fly on the wall with that conversation, see how that went. And that's one of the benefits of having, I know we shit on Tomlin and we get irritated with him, but the benefits of having a tenured NFL coach is they have the ear.
They have a little bit more carte blanche to say stuff.
They have hand, and Tomlin does have that. You have, Belichick had it. There's certain coaches that have that hand, and fortunately for Steelers fans, your coach Mike Tomlin has that sway. So, not that he's going to make any changes, but he's on the committee. He's on the committee for rules. Yeah. So.
Well, I think, that game, the first two drives was just the icy light was flowing like water when we were down 17-0. Najee couldn't hit the broadside of a barn door. I don't know, and I like Najee. I do. The defense let me down. I mean, the defense, they went down there and scored at will. They were catching balls, and you know what I mean? There was no pressure. We knocked Richardson out of the game, and here comes old man Joe Flacco. Which was just.
I tell you what, I haven't seen that many hands around the waist of a tall young man since prom pictures. Like it was like, it looked like they're trying to show off their corsage, holding old Watt. I mean, it looked like he was doing.
Yeah, but he's a $100 million player. He's got to make an impact. You know what I mean? He just can't be stagnant. He has to make an impact. Look, I love TJ Watt like everybody else, but look, if he doesn't do anything, look what happens. He has to make a play. He has to make an impact. You know what I mean, Shane?
Well, yeah. I mean, I went back and watched some of the plays, and I was talking shit saying, he has to make plays. He has to show up. He showed up. I mean, what else can you do? I mean, this guy literally 5 plays just jumped off the screen as I don't know how
he was held.
I don't know how they can just save face. I'm pretty sure that these refs review tape.
They have to. I believe they do. They have to review
what
their
are they
game
watching?
that they did.
Are they watching, reruns of the Golden Girls? Or are they watching TJ Watt?
Maybe like Rue Clanahan. I don't know. He was always Lucy,
screw the Steelers, Colts. I want to get some more Blanche.
Sophie was the mother. Yeah. I remember 1921 in Sicily.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. So hopefully this doesn't happen again where he's not even around, or he doesn't make. He's good for making those plays. Like I was looking for a strip sack or something. One play that could have changed the.
Well, last night you said it, and I'm gonna remind you what you said if you don't.
What'd I say?
No, you said it was good. You said Highsmith. Okay.
Oh yes.
And he really applies that pressure. It's like even pressure on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
It's like squeezing a pimple from pushing from one side, man. You got to have pressure on both sides, man. And that's
Right.
exactly what those two edge rushers do for the Steelers. And believe me,
well,
it makes
people
a
wanted to,
difference.
like Mark discussed last night, people wanted to get Highsmith, trade him, do whatever. No, get him back, get him healthy, get him. We just saw what a difference Highsmith is on the other side. Nothing against Herbig. He is great for what he's doing when he comes in. But with Highsmith, it's just a different thing. Just my opinion. And then hopefully our defense can like stop the big play and stop the run like they didn't do in the first half against the Colts.
No, but I'll tell you what, they get a little bit of extra horsepower. Put on Craig from Patton's commented from 9:15, because guess what?
Oh.
Guess what gets the edge rushers all geeked up? A little bit of Britt Baker.
Oh,
she came out in AEW with Terrible Towel tonight, baby.
I don't. Well, I can't watch. My streaming went out. I think it. I think my my cable. I think the satellite got blew up or something. I don't know what happened.
The cable police caught wind of the show.
I'm gonna have to. Well, I got Peacock to watch the game, but I'll have to get Paramount Plus probably.
Put Brian's comment on. It's not the goddamn.
Where's it at? Let me, and then you'll be gone by. Is that the one?
No, it's 9:16 down farther.
9:16. There's a lot of comments.
Thanks for the. Hey guys.
Yeah, we love the comments. We get chatting, and I'll go back to all the comments.
So Brian Burns says, "I knew it was Tomlin's fault. Goddamn refs."
There it is.
You got it?
Yeah, there it is. Okay. Well, let me get back to some of the questions here. So
put up our present what I'm showing here, because that Steelers Nation 412 was talking about old Snoop Dogg. So I thought that would be a good time to bring up
right there.
Yeah. So guys, if you don't think the Steelers are an AFC front runner, you're crazy or cat shit.
Well, they are. They're in first place. But also too, Snoop Dogg had a Rams jersey on in the Super Bowl. I didn't forget that.
Oh, that's right.
I didn't forget that, man. No, I mean he says he's a he says he's a Steeler fan.
Yeah, but I think it's more of like a fashion thing. Like,
well, they probably paid him. They probably paid him.
Oh yeah.
They probably paid him. So let me get to some comments here, and I want to say, Justin Fields almost bringing us back is very, very good. The Steelers did not sit down against the Colts, and they scratched and crawled their way back. We could have tied it up with a field goal. We had 2 turnovers. You can't have them on the road, and you can't be down 17-0 in the first half. And that is my take. We lost. We can't win every game. I mean, I wish we could. Justin Fields right now is the quarterback. Actually has just about as good stats as Patrick Mahomes. I seen a thing.
Yeah. You showed me that. I saw that your meme. But here's the thing, guys. That last, let's just say 15 minutes of football, Steelers look good.
They did.
So I don't have any qualms about the season now. I still think they're going to win. I said at the beginning of the season 9 wins, but with the way things are going,
but you changed it up. You changed it up there. We gave you a little bit of heat.
Well, no, I screwed up because I said 9 and 8, and then I picked 8 and 9.
Well, I know we're not going to discuss too much of this because I don't see this coming. Devontae Adams is not coming to a Steeler. They're not paying him. They can't afford him. I don't need any Brandon Ayuk sequel to. What's your take on this real quick? Shane?
No, wishing one hand, pooping the other, or wishing one hand a clap, whatever you prefer, but it's not happening, guys. And if it does, I'll be amazed. But
you did say Justin Fields will be the starter by game 4, so you are.
That's because the magic 8 ball. See, I can even disappears. I can make it disappear.
Well, Aaron Rodgers. Let me get Chloe, I mailed the hat. I got the hat out to the Midwest. It's en route.
If you could email Bubba a picture of you wearing the hat or holding the hat if you don't want to be wearing it.
Yeah, we'll put it on. We'll put it on the show. Oh, thanks. Yeah, well, Devil, I tried to handle him as best I was looking and reading it, and I appreciate all you and all the Steeler fans that were supporting the Steeler Nation in that chat.
Jared Devil, why does Mark swim with the turds in the toilet of that cesspool? Why is he rowing a brown canoe?
Well, you know what? They got 1,000 because it's.
Oh, they get a lot of views.
They get a lot of views. I don't know. The guy goes, "Yeah, come on back." The guy from Cleveland and me were butting heads.
But he wants you back.
Well, I don't want to. I only filled in for Mark because Mark's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's the Steelers person there.
Mark had to work, and he just asked me to fill in. But I know me and that Cleveland fan guy was. I don't know what his name was, Chief Weef, whatever. We were butting heads. You know. Yeah, that's what they said. Well, I am. I mean, I can't help it, George. I said, well, I took the Steelers. You know, it's a shame that they, that they lost. But yeah, it's on YouTube. AFC North Roundtree. Let me get to some comments here. The YouTube algorithms. Yeah, I don't know much about that.
Well, guys, if you are,
no, I do not.
If you weren't entertained by watching Bubba rock back and forth,
I put a lot of miles on Sunday afternoon.
You were like an agitated bear at the zoo, just kind of doing this.
Oh, I like that. No Parsons, no Lawrence. Yes.
No.
Well, Najee better run. And we were supposed to. I seen Jaylen Warren might be back, and I don't know if he had. I don't know about that. I don't know.
No.
When we get our Mucky Duck mustard, maybe both of us will have one.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Maybe Viagra and some Mucky Duck.
Oh, okay. He is a number one, bona fide number one. Yeah, but I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. And I'm not putting a lot of weight on that because that was a lot of spring drama in all our podcastings. Oh, that's awesome. He's introducing the Steelers. He's hoping to light one up. Maybe we all should light one up Sunday night.
Snoop, he was at every Olympic event just about. You know, I think him hanging out with Martha Stewart kind of like, he used to be kind of edgy. Now he's like everybody's Nana loves him.
Well, yeah. I mean, Martha's 83 and still trying to put her cookies in the oven. You know what I mean? Yes, Burns. We will do that. I'm trying to get these comments in.
Hey.
Okay. Here's one.
Yeah.
I did not hear that. But it seems to me like it's always the same game plan 4-1-2 because it seems like the first offensive series, it seems like Justin Fields is always thrown to Najee in the flat and he's always overthrown. That seems like he's done that 3 times in every opening series this year. Now, I could be wrong, but I'm sure they have scripted plays, I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure of that, So Shane disappeared. Now they're admitting to bad calls. Yeah, I'm trying to get everybody's comments. Hey, guys, thanks for commenting tonight. Woo. I hate when they apologize after they mess up a call. And they did that to a lot of teams, though. They do that to a lot of teams. Well, yeah.
The gospel.
That's the gospel of Big Ben. If Big Ben said it, it's gospel. He said he was a football play. Okay.
And on the Monday, Ben said,
"Oh,
it was
we will bow our heads.
Play.
We will bow our heads." No, he doesn't complain. But, if he's invisible in a couple games, that could hurt any chance. If he's invisible, it hurts our chances to win because he's such a dynamic player because it takes one play to change the tempo of the whole game. I think we're also spoiled because he's such a freak of nature too, guys. Yeah. Well, What do you think about that?
They just have tape of all the holding, TJ, and submit it to them. Yeah, I think they've already been doing that, George. I think they have a guy. They have the holding bitch, and his job, he makes probably $120,000 a year just to cut, edit, and send holding clips to the headquarters.
That's funny.
And that he's the holding bitch.
The holding bitch.
Yep.
I can understand that. He can't play 150% every game, but you know what? A 95% TJ Watt is dangerous. And Sunday night, prime time is different.
TJ Watt is his own walking, living, breathing Chuck Norris meme.
Chuck Norris is a bad dude, man.
Yeah, like Chuck Norris. Years
old.
Yeah, wears a rattlesnake condom.
Oh, and does it? I bet you it spits out poison.
Well, that's what keeps the sperm from getting through the venom.
Spits out poison. Everybody, yes, subscribe to Mountaineer Mafia. That's Shane's college football show with WVU.
Yeah, I've been getting a little bit of views here this last.
Getting some love, and this is
getting some love finally.
There it is, right there, Mountaineer Mafia. That's the icon.
Yeah,
he's getting some West Virginia love. What is
West Virginia love? I'll tell you what. The Mountaineers play Oklahoma State this week, and next week, a ranked Iowa State, and they're going to be rocking the black uniforms. The Coal Rush, they're called.
Oh, the Coal Rush. Hey, you know what we forgot last week?
Our picks.
I know. We got to do that. I was like, I'm almost gonna forget it again this week, and I'm like, Jesus criminies. So let me get situated here real quick. We're gonna go through them real quick. Week 5. Yeah, we were gonna keep talking, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not thought we count nothing, but it seems to because we can try to trim stuff and make segments. That's good if we can do it. If I can do it, right? So just bear with me. 2024.
There's a fly in my office that just keeps giving me the middle finger all day. He's just like this. He's like, And I try to kill him. And he's a slow one too. It's like.
Week 5.
Dang.
I've been doing so much other stuff. You know what I mean? It's so whatever.
Well, I actually bought a used mower, and it's nice. So I'm excited. Okay. Yeah, I bought a 10-year-old Kubota.
Oh, dude, Gene's a good dude, Burns.
Yeah, Gene's.
We had Gene on the show when we had that watch along. Gene, come on the show anytime. Okay, the Buccaneers Falcons tomorrow night.
Bucks.
I'm taking the Bucks too. The Jets versus the Vikings at 9:30 in the morning.
The Vikings.
Taking the Vikings also. The Dolphins versus the Patriots.
The Patriots. Have the Dolphins even have a quarterback?
I think they do. They got Bob Greasy, I believe. I believe they got Bob Greasy. So
get him a napkin.
I think that was the game, right? Yeah, that's right. Panthers. I'm taking the Patriots too. Panthers versus the Bears.
The Bears.
Ooh, that's going to be a shootout. Okay, I'll take the Bears.
They both suck.
Yeah. Browns versus the Commanders.
Commanders.
Taking the Commanders to beat the Browns, and I said that on the ASC roundtable. I thought that guy was going to come at me through the screen there.
Did you see my message today? I reached out to a celebrity to see if he could come on the show.
Yeah, well, if we could just name it. Tell them who you tried to reach out to.
No, you say it. I don't want to hex it.
Then maybe I won't say it either, because then I'll hex it, because I have bad luck. So
I don't know.
We'll say it together. Do you want to say it together?
Billy Gardell. Yeah.
Billy Gardell.
Yeah. I messaged him, and I've been trying to get him to
tell him, devil.
Yeah, but hey, listen, guys. We're trying. We got a sponsor now. We can reach out to. We have a national sponsor, so I have the balls now to ask Billy to come on our show.
Okay, so the Colts, Jaguars.
Colts.
I'm taking the Colts. Bills versus Texans.
Ooh, Bills.
I'm going to go with the Texans. Ravens versus Bengals, and I said tie on the AC roundtable. I don't care who wins.
Bengals.
I'm going to still say tie. Raiders versus the Broncos.
Broncos.
I'm going to go with the Raiders. Cardinals versus the 49ers.
Oh, even though it pains me, the 49ers.
Yeah, Burns. Yep, from Mike and Molly.
Mike and Molly.
What'd you say? Cardinals versus the 49ers?
49ers.
I'm going to go with the 49ers also because McCaffrey in the Australian Fantasy Football League, the number one pick, I don't think I'm going to see him all year. Man, what a fucking pick that was.
We don't even know what's really wrong with them. It's like they listed as something generic.
I don't know. You probably don't want to play anymore. That'd be my
feelings.
Yeah. Giants, Seahawks.
Ooh, I'm going to take the Seahawks.
I'm going to take the Seahawks also. Packers versus the Rams.
Packers.
I'm
I think
going to go with the Rams.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the Rams. And we'll go Monday night, the Saints and Chiefs.
Mahomes.
I'm going to go with the upset. I'm going to take the Saints just because I'm crazy like that. And yeah, I mean, we lost. That's right. We lost. I did a video on the Dynasty channel that, since we lost Daniels for the season, that is three offensive linemen, counting Suamala is 4. So, and I'm not giving. And the last game is the game that we're going to be talking about here now. So,
I want to ask Daredevil a question, Bubba. You ready for it?
Go ahead. Yes, go ahead.
So his picture, pull him back up there just so people can see his beautiful tattoo.
Yeah,
he's Daredevil.
His back is his traps.
If the Steelers win a Super Bowl this year,
ooh,
are you willing to get Steely McBeam on your butt cheek?
No, don't do Steely McBeam. I'd see a trophy on the back.
A Lombardi.
Like a Lombardi. Put a Lombardi.
That's just tacky.
No, he doesn't have. I don't have a tramp stamp.
No. Well, that was maybe that tattoo was supposed to be a tramp stamp. She just shot a little high.
Devil, you need to pose like Jesse the Body Ventura.
That's a good, nice back. Yeah,
you're going up like good. That. And maybe you're going back or like that.
That would hurt on that part of the back. You know what I mean? Do you ever have like a pain back there? And it's just like,
yeah, oh. I had what do you call it? Shit. When I got off for work one time, I got shot. I had shots in the, I can't remember what the hell it was.
You got tased?
No, I didn't get tased. I had a concussion, and when I fell, whatever, I can't think of it. I had to go down to the chiropractor, and they shot me all the time.
Okay.
No, Burns. No. Well, I'm a walking billboard, Burns. Walking. Not like a walking taco. I'll jump through a table that's on fire. Videotape that. No, wait. Devil,
we don't condone that.
No, I shouldn't say that.
Bubba does not condone that for anybody at home.
No, I'm sorry. Don't. How about a playoff win? And then you can work your way up. And then you could, Devil, if we win the Super Bowl, you could parasell and drop terrible towels from the sky.
Drink Mon River Valley water.
Oh man. Oh wait. Oh, that's on. Yeah. Oh, you already said that. Yeah, not the fire. The fire, you don't want to singe nothing. So yeah, I mean, look, we're gonna get the mustard, the pretzels.
So if we're on that big podcast, I don't want to do it with all those other guys. I don't want to eat in front of those people.
I'm gonna dip my pretzel. I'm gonna have a couple cocktails. Well, this is a big game, man. This is you know what I said on that AFC roundtable, that the team that thinks it's the America's team is playing the real America's team in Western Pennsylvania.
That's true.
And
true.
yeah, and that's always proven. The Steelers are already America's team, and that's the way it will always be in my eyes. Oh no, I'm starting with a playoff win, Burns. Got to get a playoff win.
Steelers Nation 412's never had Jack Daniels. How old are you?
Wow, how old are you?
Yeah.
Jack's not very good. I can attest to that.
Jack, you have to put Coke with it, and there's other stuff. Like, there's so many.
I'm talking pretzels, Burns. But it's we're doing this simultaneous cast with three Steeler podcast channels. It's going to be, I don't know what time, because I think Mark's running it, and he's going to give us the link and whatever.
Okay.
So, but we will do a pregame, because we're going to introduce Mucky Duck Mustard to the masses of Steelers Dynasty podcast.
Yeah, let me pull it up here one more time so everybody can.
Yes, let me.
I have it here.
You got it.
Let me.
Okay.
Got to present my new one.
Oh, he's only 20. Yeah, we can't condone underage drinking.
Don't be drinking.
We can't do that. Here we go. The salad dressing, barbecue sauce.
Yeah, guys, the salad dressing. So you can shop dressings as it's loading.
Ooh.
There's the 4-pack.
Yeah, this ain't your cheap Dollar General mustard.
No, this is good. You know what? It takes it doesn't take as much. A
little dabble do you? It's
hotter than
hotter than a 4-pack.
Like a Rolling Stone ground mustard.
Ooh, like a Rolling Stone. That's a Jerry Garcia mustard.
Yeah.
Yeah. The laid back barbecue.
Oh, look, the duck's on its back.
Yeah.
Hungry ghost pepper.
That's a little too hot there, brother. I don't know if I can handle that.
My kid took a California, or not a Carolina Reaper that I was growing in my garden to school when he was like in 5th grade, and he bit into it on the bus, and literally he ran straight to the cafeteria and put 2 milks in his mouth.
Oh, I bet. I had some salsa from work, and it had a ghost pepper, and I tell you what, man, it was bad. Like, my eyes were watering.
Yeah.
Grown up grape juice. Wait a minute. Is that salad dressing?
That's the salad dressing, guys. So it's that's the Mucky Duck.
That is our sponsor. That's
and
our corporate
here is
sponsor.
all the there's Mr. Mucky Duck himself.
Is that me in the swimming pool there? That could be me.
Here we go, guys.
Yeah. No, Gene's not going to be on, but he'll be on probably the chat, Burns. And I agree with that, Devil. If you can go to Ward 18, you should be able to drink. I believe that. You're a military guy, Shane. You can comment on that right now.
But you know what? I think everything in moderation. But then again, in Morgantown, Sunday night was service industry night. Tuesday night was retro night. Wednesday night was penny pitchers. Thursday night was ladies' night. Friday night you'd go to house parties.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
And that was it, baby.
Look, I don't know about this. That doesn't even sound good.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
That sounds like it'd kill somebody, Devil. Wow. I can't.
Yeah, that combination of Wendy's would just make
I'm sure Sriracha's 412 is okay. It's mild. Ghost pepper stuff is way hotter than Sriracha.
Yeah.
Way hotter. I mean, if you're putting stuff in like a Nacho Grande and you're doing something like that, you put if you're eating chili or something and you put a little bit, maybe just a little dab will do you.
What's the name of the girl who played on the Hunger Games who is really pretty? And
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah. I watched her on that wing where they eat the hot wings, hot
wings. She died?
Yeah. She was crying at the end, but she seems like such a cool chick. You know what I mean? Like she seems like
hot. when you're
like for
hot.
being as pretty as she seems pretty cool.
You know what? That's an awesome trait if you're a hot chick and cool, because
Like
usually
a unicorn.
Yeah, it's like one of a kind, because like a lot of hot girls aren't that cool.
Or they have like
yeah.
gills or something that's hidden.
Or if they're super hot, they don't like sports and they don't want to watch football.
Yeah.
So how are you going to deal with that? I'm just saying.
Yep.
Yeah. So, Sunday night, Steelers versus America's team. We faced them 3 times in the Super Bowl. We are 2-1. I think the last time we played them was down in Dallas, and they had their I think that Rush was quarterback, and the Pittsburgh Steelers beat them. Now, I remember the game I went to that I think it was Don Townsend caught that interception. I was at that game. I was at another game open the season after the Super Bowl loss, when we lost in 95. It was the 96 season. Me and Gifford went. We left Rose in at 2:00 in the morning. We were tailgating and partying, and Brad couldn't get a ticket because I was a season ticket holder. Brad could not get a ticket at halftime. They were still going at that time in 96 for $300. So Brad was partying in this limo, and we actually brought a dude down, and we tried to find him, and I couldn't find him. Sam DeGastro. I don't know how he got home. We looked all over the Three River Stadium for him, and he just was he was partying. He partied somewhere else, and he left us. And I brought him down, but he never returned around the vehicle, man. I don't know what happened. And Sam DeGastro he was out there, brother. I mean,
you saw him out like maybe a couple weeks after that?
I saw him later, and I'm like, how'd you get home? He's like, oh, Bubba, I walked from Three Rivers down to Monroeville, and somebody picked me up and brought me home. And I was like, yeah, but I don't remember much of the game. He was hammered. He was hammered when I took him down. I closed the bar, and I was like, who wants to go? And he's like, I'll go, Bubba. Let's go. And then I fucking took him down there. We left the bar. We left, I closed the bar, and we went straight to that game.
So wait a second. So you got to the parking lot at 4 a.m?
They didn't open it up. So we had they opened it up at a certain time.
So what did you do in the interim? What'd you do in the interim? What'd you do?
Oh, we were drinking in the car.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And then that was crazy because we got our asses beat that game. It was Troy Aikman and guys after they won the Super Bowl. They were Super Bowl champs that year.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now I heard Michael Parsons is injured, and I don't know much about the injury report until probably Sunday when we come on and do a pre-show. I'll have a lot more facts and a lot more stats. But this is, to me, it's a big game. It's Sunday night prime time. Hopefully Najee can run, because we have probably McCormick as the offensive guard, but hopefully Isaac Suamola is back, and Jaylen Warren might be back. I'm not sure.
Hey, in the comments, guys, if you think Bubba's backdrop is fake, you're wrong. That is his basement, and doesn't it look fantastic?
Yeah, I got rest on one side. Steelers. I got Three River Stadium seat chairs. I did that video last week. I did a video of the whole tour of the whole bar. So, it's big.
What is our subs at now, Bubba? 185?
We are at let me check here. We could be a little bit more.
Drum roll.
Let's see.
When
We're very close.
Another hat's going to be given away at 200.
Yep, 200 to give a hat away. That last hat was out in Midwest, man. And I told Tammy, I said, you know what? God bless America. All these guys coming on from Steelers Nation Australia, coming out and hanging with us. And I would have thought in a million years that I would actually mail out a hat to the Midwest. I never thought in a million. And hopefully, Chloe, you could take a picture, and we'll put it, even if you don't want a picture of your face wearing it, put it on your kitchen table, and give me a picture, and I will put it up.
Put it on your dog, your cat, your cousin, your nana.
We're at 185. We're 15 away. And hey, Kelly, and yes, I did take everybody on. Yes. Well, thank you so much. I tried. They didn't like what I had to say, but I know Mark is probably a lot nicer than me, and he's more politically correct maybe, and he doesn't want to. I just went in and I don't know. I was like, I didn't want to say the F word because I have to watch myself because you know me, I could say the F bomb. It's like a garnish. It's not like a garnish with me. It's just like it's
a
loaded
noun,
on
a
its
pronoun,
salad.
adjective,
Yeah.
a verb.
Yep.
Yeah,
185.
DK is becoming a
Oh, well, thank you.
regular.
Somebody said typical Yinzer. You know what? Like I could care about any other team. I don't care about any other team. I truly don't. Well, you know, the one guy who's from the Baltimore guy, I think he's a professional podcaster or something. You know what I mean? And it's a big thing. It's great. Mark's doing it, and God bless him. But I just, you know what I mean? I'm going to take the Steelers I'm not good. And then the guy who was a Ravens fan, get this, Shane. He took fucking Buffalo last week over his own fucking team. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, seriously? I mean, he might be fucking making big money podcasting and doing whatever, but there is a cold day in hell. Okay, I'm going to get on a podcast. And now I'm going off on a tangent. I'm going to get off on a podcast and someone's going to ask me, well, the Steelers are playing, let's just say, I don't know, the Green Bay Packers. Well, everybody, blah, blah, blah. You know, even when, you know, Ben was out, we had, you know, Duck Hodges. You know what? I'm gonna take the Packers. No, fuck that. That ain't ever gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Like, I mean, I know we're not gonna win every game. I understand that, but I am not taking the Pittsburgh Steelers to lose. And I couldn't believe that guy took his team, the Ravens, you know, to get beat by the Bills.
So Kelly McCord, we got to ask Kelly. His daughter was
How is your daughter?
Stranded. How's your daughter? We were talking about that before the show.
Yeah, it's
North Carolina, guys. It tore up.
You know what? It's just a shame of what is happening, and like you know, the man who's you know, running for president has that GoFundMe account for all the people, and a lot of people are donating. And they have a lot of money, but man, there's a lot of people that down there that are suffering, and that's
there's no flood insurance in the mountains, guys. Sorry.
Oh, how does it flood in the mountains? Like,
well, the rain comes down off the side of the hills, and it kind of magnifies that, you know, 2-3 inches, and then it just have a flash flood.
Yeah, I mean, I saw Hulk Hogan's bar like submerged, and that's in Tampa, I believe. And it's just bad, you know. I mean, I know we're getting off a tangent, but my wife just told me that the Bank of America, people have no money in their account. I don't know how true that is. I don't know. Don May, one of the two logical fans. Is that the Ravens guy? I mean, the Cleveland guy was, I mean, he didn't have much to cheer for, you know. But I mean, it was great though.
Dante and Cruz becoming a regular, you know, with every so Steelers Nation 412.
And we appreciate it. And you know, wow, let's look at that one. Roberts, look at that.
That's crazy.
Wow.
So Daniel Boone's home that he grew up in flooded. And it's been there since, you know, what, 1730 or whatever, 1750?
200 and some years. 270 years.
This is once in a 1,000-year flood, but it makes you think.
It's just terrible. It's just tragic. And my heart goes out to them. And look, I might swear and curse and whatever, but I mean, still, that's crazy. It's tragic. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. And I know people that went on vacations in some places, and those places are no longer there. I mean,
well, yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know, but oh, man. But anyway, let's get to some more cheerful stuff. Hopefully, I mean, God bless.
Sorry, guys.
My prayers are with those people down there. But yeah. So I know we'll do this again. But what is your take on Sunday's game before we get out of here?
So here's the thing. it's not like you're trying to like gain fans. Okay, you're not trying to grow the brand. The brand is one of the top 3 or 4 brands in the NFL. The way
probably in all of sports, maybe it could be.
Well,
it could be
value wise, I think they put a dollar value on it, and Steelers are worth a shitload of money.
Yeah.
You have 2 of these juggernaut just of all time good just programs. Okay. To have these 2 meet up in week 5,
right,
and it's not a playoff game or Super Bowl. There's going to be so many eyes. Even casual fans are going to watch this game. So.
Oh, okay. Kelly's like, oh, okay. Gotcha.
Oh, I thought that was your daughter, Kelly. Me and my wife were sitting there like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, Shane told me. I was like, oh my God.
Kelly, I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, and 412, I know where I'm going on the 5th. Believe me. We don't do that, but yeah. Wow.
Yeah, Robert, the death toll from us was 183 a couple hours ago. So, yeah. Wow. Yeah, we all guys, if you have $20, $5, $10, $1, try to donate to that fund. Try to do a GoFundMe. Don't give it to Oprah or The Rock.
No.
I love The Rock, but him and Oprah went out for that Hawaiian thing with their $1 million mansions and like, hey guys,
Yeah, well, I'm not going to discuss that, but yes, as you said, one of the top franchises, both of them are going to be playing Sunday night. Pittsburgh's going to come back from that reeling loss in Indianapolis. Najee Harris has something to prove because he's in a contract here and he has to produce. He cannot have 19 yards running. There is no way. He cannot be doing that.
He usually looks like he's running downhill. That game, he looked like he's running uphill. Yes. And it made it even worse when you had Patterson come in.
Mm-hmm.
And, he's not a running back.
No, but he actually got through the hole. He had 40-some yards, and he got hurt with an ankle injury, I believe. Yeah. I don't know.
But they say he's going to be back probably.
Well, that's good. And our offensive line is very, very young now. So if Isaac Somola comes back, and like I said before, I didn't think Dan Moore was going to be around, but Dan Moore is now the leader on that offensive line. And now we need him more than ever, So, hopefully, Fields has a better game than Dak. Hopefully the defense rebounds, and we get a Steeler victory at home, and Renegades playing in the third quarter when we're shutting them down, and TJ Watt has a strip sack. Because I'm taking Pittsburgh. Yeah, and I hope so too, Devil. I hope Jaylen Warren. They said he might come back, but hopefully I'll know more by Sunday because I'm going to put my nose to the grindstone and get some Steeler stats and some Steeler knowledge when I'm bringing it come Sunday, and we'll probably go maybe at 6:00, maybe probably at 6. While we're eating mustard.
Yeah, we're probably gonna do 15 minutes before we jump on with everyone else. I'm thinking.
Well, yeah, about a half hour or something because I don't know what time. It depends on what time Mark has it started, and then we'll just do a pregame, and then get ready and try to get people to the watch along.
It'll be nice to see Mark without sleepy eyes.
Right, because it'll be like 11:00.
Mm-hmm.
20-18 Steelers dogfight. Oof.
Nah, I think they're going to put up some numbers, guys.
Oh, thanks, bro. Thanks,
Tom,
TG. Thanks, brother. We appreciate it. We appreciate all you guys. Like coming from meeting Mark and having Mark on the show, and then we bounce back and forth in the draft and stuff, and now we do this collaboration on Tuesdays, and he's helping us out, and we're getting ready for our big Christmas party.
Right.
Well, actually, I called McFadden's 3 times, and
we called him on air.
Yeah, and I'll call him again.
Did they ever get back with you, Bubba?
No, they did not. And even Gene called him. So, I mean, it is what it is.
I guess you're just occupied by force.
I guess we're just coming in. We're going to come in like Storm and Norman. Hopefully they do let him play. Hopefully they do let him play. So, like I said, I will notify everybody when I know more about what time the collaboration is for the watch along.
You know what
And
TJ
hopefully
Watt
those
should
two
do?
guys show up too. And if Porter gets an interception, he catches it.
You
Because
know,
if he'd have caught that,
McQueen
it would
too, or Queen has to too,
Patrick,
guys. So
Patrick McQueen hasn't look. I was having high hopes for him, but I didn't see too much of him last week. Look, I'm going to say that the defense had an off day, and I'm going to go with that. I'll go with that.
I think TJ. Here's a little idea, TJ. If you're watching, maybe Tomlin. I know you're not allowed to do this, but you should put some of that like icy hot all over his jersey right here. So when those guys grab it, just from the tits down, baby, because that's where they're grabbing them.
That's funny. Yes, thank you 412. Yes, I just love doing this. I mean, I talk all the time. Some people don't listen to me at work, but who cares? Whatever. But what?
Oh,
I didn't know that.
McCormick. Daniel McCormick.
I didn't know her. I didn't know Nick Herbig is out.
Nick is out. Wait a second. Let's Google that shit.
Holy hell. Hold on.
Let's Google that shit.
I didn't know that before we get out of here.
Steelers injury.
Wait, it's Nate. I know it's Nate, not Nick. Maybe he said his brother, the offensive guard, who was going to be center.
Well, you are 20, and I didn't learn how to read until I was 21. So sometimes that happens.
Well, I mean,
4 hours ago, 5 players, key players, missed practice, starter returns. This is from 5 hours ago. So Jalen Warren knee, Cordell Patterson ankle, Alex Highsmith groin, Nick Herbig ankle.
Oh, he's right.
Nick Herbig ankle. Tight end Pruitt knee, all missed practice. The Steelers expect Herbig to play.
Look at this.
What's that?
Thanks, Kenny Pickett. Thank you for coming on, Kenny. What a bust you were, Kenny. You were a bust. You were a bust, Kenny. Thank you.
Hey, don't shit on Kenny.
Wow. What do you mean? He didn't do us any good.
No,
Justin Fields had a better 300-yard game than he had. Fight me, bitch.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, there he is. Fight me, bitch. Well, Kenny, when I'm waking up beside your girlfriend, I'm going to show who's your daddy. How's that?
That's not the real Kenny
Pickett.
I
know Bubba. It's not. It's some guy who thinks he's Kenny Pickett. Probably got some furniture from Bob's Furniture,
But they say Herbig might be. They said they expect Herbig to play.
Mike Tomlin Oh, yeah, okay. He sabotaged his career. Okay. I mean, I love the Eagles. This is a Steeler podcast, brother. I mean, I appreciate you coming on, but I mean, we're talking Steelers. I mean, that was one of the busts of the draft was Kenny Pickett. I'm sorry. I tried to believe in Kenny, but I could not. Thank you. Yeah, that's funny. Oh, God. March has starting at 8 Sunday. Thanks for one, too.
Wonder if he wears gloves when he wipes his ass.
I don't know. Steelers have a lifetime ban from winning a Super Bowl. Oh, Kenny.
Oh, man.
That's funny.
Is that from the Magic 8 Ball?
That Magic 8 Ball. Magic 8 Ball. Hey, Kenny Pickett, stick around, Kenny. Kenny, stick around.
Kenny, we'll ask the 8 Ball.
Let's ask the Magic 8 Ball. Will Kenny Pickett make a difference in Philadelphia this year?
Okay, it's coming, guys. I have to load it up. So Kenny, stick around, brother. We'll get you.
Come on, Kenny.
We'll get you situated with the Magic 8 Ball here.
Yep.
Okay, so here we go. Dude.
I love you. I love you trolling, brother. Thanks. It's cool, man. Yes, he's out for the season. 412.
Let me make it a little bit bigger, okay?
Okay, here we go. Kenny to the CFL. That's where he should go.
Come on.
I love how the algorithms must be, you know what I mean?
You ready? Yeah. Okay, guys. Kenny Pickett. Can you guys see it okay?
I can see it.
Bubba, ask it the question.
Kenny, can you see it? Okay, Magic 8 Ball. Will Kenny Pickett make a difference in the NFL or go to the CFL? That's 2 questions.
Now I have 1 question.
Okay. Get out of here.
Yeah, he's going to make it in the NFL. You ask him if he's going to make it in the NFL. Well, he made it to the NFL, so that's obvious. So
yeah.
Ask another question.
Okay. Will Kenny Pickett make a difference in Philadelphia?
Difference being what, Bubba?
The difference is a championship. Will Kenny Pickett ever get a championship in Philadelphia?
Might be I don't know. NFC would count. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
1 last question.
Kenny Pickett. Will Kenny win a playoff game from 4-1-2?
Don't count on it.
Well, then that means if he doesn't win a playoff game, he's never ever gonna.
Well, he might not be the starter. Someone else might win. He's on the team.
4-1-2 got one more. He got 1 more. Will Kenny ever have a 4,000-yard season?
Now, 412, you're going to have to send a super chat for all these questions. I'm telling you that.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to subscribe, Kenny Pickett, because since you're coming on. And
no, the reply is no. So.
There you go. Well, Kenny Pickett had a question. Do you see Kenny Pickett's question here?
What is it? Oh, that's a good one. We'll ask that, okay?
No, let's ask it.
Let me get the Magic 8 Ball back. Okay, Magic 8 Ball. Go ahead, Bubba. Ask the question.
Okay. Will the Steelers ever win another Super Bowl with Tomlin in Pittsburgh?
Reply hazy. Try again.
Okay. Will the Steelers ever win another Super Bowl with Mike Tomlin in Pittsburgh?
It had to think. As I see it, yes.
There you go, Kenny Pickett. Thanks for coming on, Kenny. But
that's science here in Pittsburgh. That's how science works.
That's how it goes in this side of the state, buddy.
They have one of these in the history museum.
I didn't fuck his career up. Ain't my fault. May you forever suffer. Well, look, Kenny Pickett. Thanks for coming on. Hail Mary, full of grace. The Lord is with thee. Hallowed be the name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as is in Jesus. And the Steelers will be better than the Eagles. And we got rid of Kenny. Amen.
Praise black and gold, baby Jesus.
Praise black and gold.
Baby
black
Jesus.
And gold Jesus.
Black and gold, baby Jesus.
Yep. Where did we get this guy? Hey.
See you later, Kenny Pickett.
Hey, Kenny Pickett fucking you too.
We love
we'll
you,
see
Kenny.
you in the season. Come back on, Kenny. Bye-bye.
See you next Wednesday.
Wednesday,
9 o'clock.
Come back on. See ya. Peace out, Kenny. Tell your girlfriend I said hello. Hello.
Let's get to the comments.
Jeez.
Then
hey, Ralphie Williams. Ralph Williams of Sports Corner. I'll be on the show next Tuesday to Wrestle Talk, but he also does Sports Corner Radio. And speaking of that, there is the sponsors of the APWF show, all the proud sponsors of the APWF on October 26th. Castle, Advanced Autos, JT Toys and Collectibles, The Castle, Pro Wrestling Extreme, the Triple B Experience, Buckle to Buckle, Pro Sports Corner, Fritz's attorney Tim Burns, Habitat, PP&J's, Main Street Hobby, JP Building and Remodeling. You guys can, Indiana County can go to PP&J's County Market to get tickets, and Main Street Hobby in Johnstown to get tickets. 2 places that are selling tickets, and also for this show, October 26th. Hopefully 7-8 matches. We got a big main event. I can't. Wow, that's funny, man. That was. Look at this guy. Eagles fly. Probably gonna have to. Gotta love the trolls. Yes, you're right. Yep. Kenny sits when he pees.
I love these comments. They're great.
Brother, my mom said you had a little dick. That's what she said. So, Kenny, my mom said you had a little dick.
Okay.
Little dick. Jay, Kenny Pickett, quarterback number 1, is he's so tiny, I couldn't even see it.
Get out of here, you fuck. I will.
Oh, that's funny. Anyways, so Kenny has or not Kenny, but Ralph Williams has his show.
It's good. He's not getting on. I think it's funny. I can handle trolls. I'm good. So, okay. Well, you know what? We're getting ready for Sunday. We'll pregame it. We're going to have the, Mucky Duck Mustard sponsored, corporate sponsor, but, we got a little extreme there. But hey, sometimes it happens. So, Shane, tell everybody where they can see you at before we get out of here.
Tomorrow night, I will be on the Voice of College Football, Mark Rogers' very own channel, where he has 14 different shows, to include the West Virginia channel, which I appear on twice a week. And then I will also be on my own show Thursday, Mountaineer Mafia. So,
okay, cool. And then Friday on the Triple B Experience, we will be doing the Bad Blood pay-per-view picks, talking wrestling and maybe a little pulp culture, talking to the guys of the MegaCast panel. We haven't seen them for a while, and I believe that'll probably be at 8 o'clock. I got to get a time, and then also Sunday we'll doing a pregame a little bit before we do the watch along with Steelers Nation Australia and Steelers Syndicate, and also us, Steelers Dynasty podcast. And before we get out of here, I want a big shout out. Thanks to our corporate sponsor, Mucky Duck Mustard. Guys, get the mustard. Order it today. Spicy.
We'll be able to articulate exactly what it tastes like when we get some.
Yeah.
This weekend.
Thank you. Well, I'll get a Steeler question on Sunday. I already got one in mind. Sunday, and I have it.
He has a book of them. So
yep, I got a book of them, and also up here in my head, 412. So, okay, everybody. Thank you guys so much. We are going to roll out of here. So, hey, thank you guys for coming on and, commenting and stuff like that. Big shout out to Mark from Steelers Nation Australia for, like I said, letting me jump in the AFC North roundtable tonight. I appreciate that. And thanks, brother. We'll see all you guys Sunday night, man. We're going to have a good time. So, okay, everybody, take care, and we'll see you guys on the flip side. Good night, Shane.
Good night, Bubba.